Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Soheb and you are watching Wrestling Fact.
5 things you may have forgotten about Emma. WWE superstar Emma was released from her contract on the 29th of October 2017, after a career that seemed to have far more potential as compared to how it turned out. One glance at her, and one could easily see that she certainly had a great look. She was no slouch in the ring either after years of wrestling in the independent circuit. Emma was, in many ways, the complete package. Unfortunately, WWE did not agree with her horde of vocal fans that urged the company to give Emma a chance. We're certain that she's far from done, but her current chapter in WWE has come to a close, for now. As a tribute to her contribution in WWE, let's glance back at her career and examine the highlights from it. Here are 5 things that you may have forgotten about Emma. Number 5. Emma won 64% of her main roster matches. Considering how often we've seen Emma take the pin on WWE television, we had believed that her win. Looking back at Emma's career can only make us think of what could have been, had it panned out the way it should have. In any case, hindsight is always 20/20. Number 4. Zack Ryder is not Emma's only WWE superstar ex-boyfriend. It is public knowledge that Zack Ryder and Emma were a thing until they split up earlier this year. As of writing this feature, Ryder is dating Laurel Van Ness from Impact Wrestling. Emma has previously also dated yet another NXT superstar, who was not nearly as famous as Ryder was. In mid-2014, Emma was in a relationship with released NXT superstar Will McMahon. Remember him? We won't blame you if you don't. He wrestled under the name mackmiles during his run with NXT. You can catch him at the tail end of the video linked right above. In August 2014, McMahon even posted a message about the wonderful life he had envisioned with Emma, stating thus: "With a breakup and an eventual release, it is safe to say that 2017 did not pan out for Emma as it should have." Number 3. Emma had her own YouTube cooking channel. Emma fans must already be aware that her real name is Tenlli Dashword. Although wrestling has been Emma's main vice, she has more free time on her hands at this juncture. Most of the dishes that Emma cooked had a healthy spin on them, for rather obvious reasons. Number 2. Emma reached the NXT Women's Championship Tournament Finals. When Emma says that she did start the women's revolution, she is not far off the mark, at all. She was in the finals of the first ever NXT Women's Championship Tournament, wrestling against Paige for the highly coveted prize. Emma beat Oksana and Summer Rae to get to the finals, proving how far up the pecking order she once was. She did lose the match eventually, but went on to have another classic with Paige at NXT TakeOver, Arrival, soon after. With both Summer Rae and Emma having departed from the company, one wonders what could have been if only they had been booked as strongly as they had. It's a travesty that she never won a championship, either in NXT or the main roster. Number 1. Emma has been released once before. In 2014, it was reported that Emma had been arrested for 6th-degree larceny. The charges involved Emma not paying for an iPad mini case, which was later found to be just a simple misunderstanding. However, WWE announced at that point that Emma had been released from the company. However, Emma was brought back soon after, and WWE posted the following message: "Upon further evaluation, WWE has reinstated Tenlli Dashword but will take appropriate punitive action for her violation of the law." 3 years later, WWE would part ways with Emma for good, for entirely different reasons. A tragedy really, but such is the nature of the wrestling business. We wish you all the best for the future, Emma. We're certain there are many opportunities waiting for you in the wrestling world. Who knows? Emma may return to WWE yet again someday. The only thing certain about the wrestling business is that nothing's certain.